Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Dion, and I'm back with some daily Fanduel lineup building videos, man. For today, January 31st, man. Oh, why am I stuttering already, man? But yeah, guys, let's get right into it, man. I'm about to start talking about some plays. It's about a good hour and some change left till lineup lock, and I just thought this would be the perfect time to stream. So we'll see a lot of live news. A lot of this will be freestyle. I'll be going back and forth through Twitter and everything like that. So definitely stick with me through it. I want to see if this is actually working today because I actually did my live stream yesterday. And once I got through with the point guards, I go to look at the YouTube comments and nobody was able to see it. So, okay, yes, it's actually working today. Thank you, baby Jesus. So, definitely come take a look at the chat after I go through a few plays. So, it's definitely fine. All right. So, first off, we got Steph Curry 11.1 versus the New York Knicks. I got to see some news, see if Calderon's playing because I definitely love Curry if Calderon's playing. Let's refresh this actually. We can actually go check out Bassmaster too. So there's no news yet on him. Let's see. What I like to do. Paul Millsap probable. Tyler Johnson, Hassan Whiteside. Let's scroll through some more of this. Okay, so I'm looking at all this. I don't see anything really. I don't really see much about Calderon. Let's take a look at this. Okay, won't play Friday, so there's no news on him yet. But either way, man, even if he gets Galloway, I still like him a little bit. Curry 11.1. I'll tell you this right now, man. The only thing that will stop me from playing him, it's mainly because I think Kemba's going for 50 today versus the Lakers, so he's locked into my lineup. I'll just put him there already, and there might be some tournament options I'll get to that I think like exceed value. And unless I feel like Curry's going for 60 plus or something like that, then I'll probably fade him. So 11.1 is kind of a hefty price tag, but I still like him. Let's go take a look at usage within the last week. Like I always do, we're gonna take a look at the over under. Okay, so within the last week, Curry has a 27.1 usage. I guess it's been Clay's week, 32.8. He's been having a great last week. So this could be one of those games where Curry take the back seat, but it's in the Garden. So if you guys believe in the narrative, Curry like superstars love to play up in the Garden and go off. This might be a Curry day. So just definitely know I'm gonna have him in the tournament lineup, and this is actually one of the ones I'm gonna be in today. So if I play him, I'll probably play him in the single entry where he won't be so high on. But I definitely like Curry a little bit at 11.1. Let's take a look at this over under spread. 219 over under 10.5 point spread. I mean, I think this game is a blowout, but we've seen the Warriors play down to the competition, and this could be one of the situations where they keep it close. The Knicks actually keep it close, and Curry plays in the fourth quarter. And this isn't a Garden, man. And if you guys aren't too knowledgeable of basketball, Curry dropped I think 50 something in the Garden before. I just want to see this. We're gonna go. Just gonna go look at this next. Oh, so he dropped 54 in the Garden. Yeah, he dropped 54 in the Garden 2 seasons ago. I'm not quite sure what he did last year, but pretty sure he likes. I'm pretty sure he likes playing in the Garden. So, and I guess even last year in the Garden he had freaking 27, 11, 11. So this could be one of those games. It won't be Calderon most likely. He'll probably be out, but I still like Curry a lot just for the narrative sake. So Curry 11.1, not too bad of a play here. Let me see if you guys are here in the chat. Okay. Not too many. Got 21 viewers. Okay, but nobody's writing yet. So we can kind of move on to the next play. Damian Lillard versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's take a look at the over-under of this game. 208 and a half over-under, close to 209. 7-point spread in favor of Portland. When you look at this matchup on paper, what stands out already is Damian Lillard versus Rubio. So already I'm liking this matchup. I'm pretty sure he'll be, well, I wouldn't say low owned, but I don't think he'll be more than 25% owned. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent ownership. So, well, I'm hoping he doesn't go that high on. But against Rubio, man, I just love this matchup a lot individually. Let's go see where they rank in DVP versus point guards. Minnesota, that is. So right now they're in the bottom 10, giving about 43 FanDuel points a game to point guards. Let's go take a look at his individual defense real quick. Uh, see where, and his minutes have been down anyway, so that might be a lot of it might be a lot of Levine that Rubio will see, but defensive rating isn't that good. Levine 110, and you got Rubio 104, so he's been pretty solid on defense, but DVP doesn't necessarily translate. I mean, this defensive rating doesn't necessarily translate into fantasy points all the time because it doesn't account for assists, rebounds, and steals. So definitely take this with a grain of salt. And I think I still like Lillard a lot today at 8.8. And that's definitely the pivot off of Curry, man, because I know Kemba's going to be at least 50% owned plus in cash and probably tournaments. So, but I'm still locking in my lineup just because I feel like the production is going to be there. And then you have Lillard around the same price. So 8.8, man, definitely a nice little play here in the high total game. So I'm loving Lillard. Let's go take a look at the usage before we move on. I'm probably going to try to speed through the point guards as well so I can start building my lineups. I really didn't I started working on my tournament lineups or whatnot, but 27.6, I haven't worked on my cash yet. So 27.6 usage rate in the last week or so. It's looking pretty good. So that's only within a 2-game span. So let's kind of make it a little broader. Let's go week of some change. Let's go to 21st, see how many games that is right here. Okay, so damn, they only played 3 games. Yo, that means they had a bunch of days off. I guess we're gonna just go 2 weeks then. Pretty sure he played at least 5 games by then. So in the last 5 games, 28.2 usage rate for that's for McCollum. 27.1 usage rate for Lillard. And I think in this situation, he's definitely gonna dominate the ball because Wiggins might have a handful of McCollum today. They should be matched up together. So I'm definitely liking Lillard, high usage guy, good individual matchup, high total. So definitely a nice play. If you could just probably stack Lillard and Walker if you don't really want to pay up for Curry today. That's what I'm probably looking at. Maybe Lillard as a cash game play. I might roster it on both. So next we got IT2, man. He's been struggling the last few games. Part of it's been blowouts. Part of it he's just not producing as much. Like last game, 27 minutes. I still expect way more than 22 Fanduel points in 27 minutes from him. But yeah, 7,800. His price has dropped a little bit. He still has a high usage rate. So let's go take a look at that real quick. We can put it back for a week. I'm pretty sure he played at least 3-4 games. So they played 4 games, and he has a 29.8 usage rate in the last 4. So definitely something I'm liking. Let's go take a look at Elfrid Payton's individual defense as far as scoring goes. So I actually played IT2 again that last game of versus Orlando. He kind of disappointed me. I don't know if we really can expect the blowout again. I'm sorry, I put Boston. I meant to put Orlando. Okay. So Orlando, the worst defender. So let's see where Elfrid Payton ranks. He's playing about 30 minutes a game. So 105.7, not the worst, but definitely somebody we can attack, but not the greatest matchup. So IT2 he'll definitely be low owned, and I feel like he got to break out this slump. You don't see IT2 at this kind of production for most of the year, and he's explosive. So I still like him in tournaments. I might roster him in one. Probably go with a Kemba IT2 or Kemba Lillard. So liking him at 7,800, not the greatest matchup. Let's take a look at the over/under now. 204, 203. So, I mean, it's been going down a little bit. They had that 205. 4-point spread in favor of Boston. I mean, I still think he's decent here, but might not be the greatest matchup for him. So, definitely not a cash game play at all. Now, Rubio, this guy is the ultimate tournament play today. He's killed Portland in the past. If you guys look at some of the game logs he had against them. But 30 minutes, kind of want a guy that I feel like can play 32 to 35. And hasn't played over 31 in a minute, and that wasn't great production. But he has had some bad matchups. Well, actually, he had a good matchup versus OKC. Didn't produce. I guess you could call Cleveland a decent matchup. He did all right. Dallas, he had 36 minutes, 15.9. So he's all over the place. But we know Portland struggles versus point guards. Let's go take a look at the DVP. So right now they're about 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th worst against point guards. So Rubio definitely in play here. Trailblazers defense isn't the best, and Yeah, so I definitely like Rubio a little bit at 6,500. So not a bad play. Let's go take a look at his usage. And his usage is horrible this year. Horrible. Like I thought his usage would be way up considering he's the point guard. But let's go, let's go Minnesota. Just within the last week, you'll see what he's been in the last week. In 3 games, he has a 12.2 usage rate. Man, come on. And we can actually go look at for the season. So this white. Let's go Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's see what he's been on the season. Separate these guys by the usage. All right. On the season, his usage has been a 17.7. So that's definitely not good for a point guard that I really want to lock in my lineup. But especially at 6,500, maybe if he was like 55 or 5K or something like that, he'd be a great play. But he's playing limited minutes right now. He's not really going much over 30, and his usage isn't high, so that definitely makes him a tournament only option for me. So that's about it. I think we can kind of move on from Rubio. Let's go take a look at the chat real quick. What do you think about Curry ownership level? I think he'll be pretty high owned. Devin Booker. Wait till I get to shooting guard. We're gonna talk about him. Cash, Lillard Walker stack. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just talked about that having that as a cash gameplay. Love the show, man. Thanks, Gundak. I wish to be one day as good as you. Man, like your show. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I think we can go on to the next place. Maybe if Kobe out, you can give Clarkson a look, but I don't really like to attack Kemba, especially not at 5,700 for this guy Clarkson. But I'm a guy that likes tournaments, so if he's playing 36 minutes, what's the worst he can do? Let's see. Even though Lou Will is back, but I think his usage to be way up if Kobe's out. Why am I like having a crazy retarded moment? I keep clicking the wrong team for whatever reason. 26.7 usage rate in the last 3 games. Let's see what it's at in the last 5. So let's see if they played a couple games. Clarkson 24.8, not bad. So definitely gonna breeze down. Okay, Jeff Teague. He's been playing a bunch of minutes, but not a great matchup. Marcus Smart, man, if this game is projected to be a blowout, he's definitely a great play, man. We've seen what he's doing in blowouts. They blew Orlando, we got you 30. This Denver game was kind of close, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, that was the turn of day. So they blew out Denver, but it was a turn of day. Washington, I think they blew them out. He had 30. So always a good play in blowout. So if you think that's projected to be a blowout, might be a solid play. Let's go take a look at his usage, too. And he's playing consistent minutes anyway, so let's see. 17.1 in the last 5 games. Not a big fan of that, but let's go down. Let's keep scrolling. Darren Williams, we have to talk about him. 5,500 versus Phoenix. So he's playing. If he's going to play 32 minutes, there's no way he can disappoint in this matchup, right? Let's go take a look at Phoenix defensively, man. This has to be a bounce back day for Darren Williams. I kind of like him in cash a little bit, but the way he's been playing, man, I don't know if I can trust him. But I just love his matchup so much. So Devin Booker, horrible defender. Archie Goodwin, horrible defender. And I think that Jordan McRae guy is playing point guard and shooting guard too. So let's go take a look at that. Let's see where his defense ranks. So he's new to the team. In 1 game, his defensive rating is already bad. So I'm not quite sure what to think about that. But definitely love Darren Williams, man. I don't know if there's any way he can really kill us. Let's go look at his usage rate in the last 5 games or so. Okay. 21.6. I think that's pretty solid, man. At his price tag, 21.6 against one of the worst defenders. But I'll probably roster him in tournaments, man, just because his price is coming down. He hasn't been the guy that's shown you to get 40 FanDuel points often, but definitely think he can get you 35, upward of 35 today in this matchup. So, and Phoenix defense has been horrible. So that's one thing you also have to worry about is a possible blowout. But I still like him. Let's take a look at the over/under and spread. Okay, 199 over under 10.5 point spread in favor of Dallas. So I mean that's projected to be a blowout right there. So unless you think it's a blowout early, I think Darren Williams still sees a share of about 32 plus minutes. So I still like him a little bit. We kind of scroll on down now. I guess you have to give consideration to Russell if Kobe's out, but not a big fan of him today. I'm just trying to breeze through these point guards so I can get through these positions and then I can start really fixing up my lineup or whatnot. So I think Raymond Felton might be a solid option against Phoenix if it's a blowout, playing 25 plus minutes consistently, and they can't defend guards at all. So definitely like Felton in tournaments. The same with Berea. I'll probably lean more towards Felton, or probably who has the higher usage rate, but 22, 24, 29 in his last three. And Phoenix can't guard point guard, so let's see where they rank. Second to last against point guards in DVP. Let's go take a look at the usage. So JJ Barea had a 23.1 usage rate in the last 5 games. I think it's been even higher, so in the last 3 or so. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so 25.4, so it's jumped up a little bit in the last 4. So I think this is a great matchup for him. Definitely a nice play in tournaments. I have no knocks against him today. So that being said, I think we kind of move on from point guards. Let me see if there's any more guys that's cheap. Pretty much no other guys. Let me see what you guys are talking about right now. What do you think? Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague, definitely tournament option, man. He plays so slow, and the matchup is just not great for him. But his minutes have jumped up, and if it's blurry for you guys, put up the quality to 720, man. So I'm pretty sure that'll fix it. Tyson Chandler. We haven't got the centers yet, but Darren Williams. I talked about him a little bit. I said I like his matchup. He's probably more of a tournament option for me, just because he's been struggling lately. He hasn't really hit his floor nowhere near his floor or ceiling. So definitely tournament option. And we go on the shooting guards now. Dwayne Wade, he's pretty much locked in my cash game. You just want to take him for the block. Has a good matchup, 7,800. Kind of a hefty price tag, but let's go take a look at Kyle Korver's individual defense. Do we even think Kyle Korver would be on Wade? Probably not. So, but we'll take a look at his individual defense. Let's see. The worst defender on the team, Shelvin Mack, Kyle Korver. So I mean, he's looking like a solid option. Wade 106.3. Wade is a scorer. He doesn't even need to score much points. Like we don't need 30 real life points from Wade. We need about 20. And he basically runs point guard for them, and he's doing this in 32 minutes. So if he plays 35 minutes, that would be the greatest thing ever. But let's go take a look at his usage. High usage versus God. Not really that good of a defender. So Miami Heat. From the 24th. Wade, 35.7 usage rate. That is through the roof. And I think this is a solid matchup. And if the Heat are going to score, I think it comes mostly from Wade. So let's go take a look at the over-under this game. 197 over-under, 2.5 point spread in favor of Atlanta. Over-under is not too appealing, but I definitely like Wade's matchup. And, everybody's going to be on him. So if he gets you one of those 50 burgers, definitely don't want to miss out on that. So, He can definitely be a fade in tournaments, but for cash, I think he's pretty safe. Don't really see him getting less than 35 plus in his matchup, so he needs about 40 for value. But if he gets 35, he won't kill you. So that's what I definitely like about him today. Usage is way up, so liking Wade a little bit. We can just lock him. Kind of make this like a little cash game play. So cash game lineup. Next we got CJ McCollum. He's pretty much a fade for me. I don't really trust him. I never play him in cash. Like I learned my lesson. I think I played him in cash versus Sacramento. Yeah, in this matchup, and he just stunk it up. So never a cash game play tournament option, just because mostly his Fanduel production comes from scoring, and this might be a Lillard day anyway. So I might fade him. Klay Thompson, 7K. I think he's kind of a cash game. I usually don't like to put Klay in cash game discussions, but man, he has a decent matchup. He's been on fire basically. We saw his usage in the last week or so is higher than Curry's, and let's go take a look at the over/under again. 219. The points have to come from somewhere, and I think the best matchup, Curry and Klay. And let's see something. Let's see if the Knicks how they rank against shooting guards this year. DVP. Haven't looked at it. Let's scroll down. So I guess they're doing fairly well against shooting guards. Probably this is about top 10 middle of the pack. So they're hovering in the top 10 against shooting guards. But let's go take a look actually at something. See a Flalo's defense. I'm certain he'll be on Klay Thompson today. On a Flalo defensive rating, surrendering about 112. actual points per 100 possessions. So that's definitely not good at all. Definitely one of the worst defenders right now. And I think you got Clay, a guy who doesn't need to get his points off the dribble, comes around a bunch of screens, and he's shown you the ability to really score a lot. So Klay Thompson, let's go look at his game log. He's been turning up a little bit with the exception of this 15 versus the Spurs, when that game was a blowout and it was the Curry show against Indiana. I think was this. Let's go see if Curry was the star of that show, because you usually don't get both of them to go off at the same time. But yeah, this was the Curry day, 69 Fanduel points. So you're not gonna get, if you get 69 from Curry, you're not getting value from Klay. So unless it's one of those days, I think Klay still his value, and 7K, not too hefty of a price tag, man. I think he's a little bit of a better McCollum in this situation, especially with the price difference. So I like Klay a little bit. Let's go take a look at you guys saying. What about Mitch Goodwin? I'm not on Goodwin, man. I will post my final lineup on Twitter. I'm not with Goodwin, especially not for cash, man. After seeing what he did last game, and they got the guy Jordan McRae. We're gonna talk about him in a little bit. But since you wasn't here for point guard, let's go take a look at something. 4,800. His price has dropped, but man, he's not playing those 40 minutes again, and I don't think this is a great matchup for him actually. So 23 minutes against New York, 11 Fanduel points, 30 against Cleveland, 20. So his reduction is dropping way off. I mean, 4,800 is a decent price, but I mean, I don't know, man. Let's see his usage rate actually for the last 2 games. So hold on, I gotta take a look at that game again. Okay, so from the 26, we're gonna go from the 26 till now for Phoenix. See what his usage rate has been. 26, 31.2. I mean, the usage is still up there, but production is down. So we'll actually go from within. Did they play 27th? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So his usage rate is still way up. So I mean, I guess he's a solid option for cash. Maybe he doesn't stink it up again, but I'm just not like him at this price. His usage is way up. So uh, let's see what it was against the Knicks, which was the 29th. Let's see. He had a 34.3 usage rate. He just didn't do nothing in the 23 minutes. So I guess he's still a solid option for cash, but I wouldn't really trust him. But I'm trying to breeze through this because I want to definitely be at power forwards by the time it's 5:30, so I can at least start working on my lineup. So I'll probably stay in here the whole time while I'm actually fixing my lineups. You'll probably see me enter all of them and everything. So I think that's what I'm probably do. But Andrew Wiggins, definitely a nice solid option for tournaments, man, because if he gets McCollum defense, this boy's gonna go off. But I don't think he'll really see McCollum. I think Aminu will be on him. Let's go take a look at something. Let's see where McCollum ranks, how many points he's surrendered in the possession. So him and Lillard are up there, giving up about 109.6 per 100 possessions. And we know Wiggins, he's basically all his value comes from scoring as well. So if he's not giving you 20 actual points, he's probably gonna stink it up. And Aminu's not that guy I want to pick on. Let's go see where Aminu ranks. So Aminu's right a little bit under average, but still great defender, man. I'm not gonna pick on him, especially with a scoring dependent guy with Andrew Wiggins. So probably a fade for me. Let's go see where they rank in DVP. Portland small forwards, okay. So they're middle of the pack. So I mean, yeah, but Wiggins is really playing the two, so it's really tough to get a gauge on that. So Victor Oladipo, 5,900 against Boston. I'm not picking on any Boston guards right now. So he's a fade. Lou Will, maybe if Kobe's out. Let's see what matchup we'll have against PJ Harrison. That's definitely something I like for tournaments. Kobe's already been listed as out. Okay, game time decision. Let me check Bassmaster. Okay, I don't think there's any Kobe news yet. So let's see. Let's go back. After Lakers shooter, I'm not sure if Kobe will play Sunday night against the Hornets. So, what I like to do sometimes, I like to go to the beat writers, man. This is what I do sometimes to get ahead of the game. See if he actually went through shoot around, because it even say if he went through shoot around. Let's see. Kobe shows when it's going to be ongoing for the final 2 minutes. Okay. Damn, they don't actually tell us if freaking Kobe participated in shoot around or not. But let's see something. Okay, I gotta go by live. Okay. Well, there's nothing on it really, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's a good chance Kobe sits out a home game versus Charlotte. Really not a reason to play. Not they're not winning anything anyway, and this shows has been bothering him a lot. And I think it's just time to let these young guys play. So, and he's gonna be participating in the All Star game, so you need to start getting that rest now because I'm a guy that I want to see him play in the All Star, so fully healthy. So, he needs these breaks anyway. So, Lou Will 5,800. Not a horrible option. Let's take a look at the over under for this. 201 over under 4 point spread in favor of Charlotte. Okay, that's still pretty decent. I still like Lou Will a little bit in tournaments if Kobe's confirmed out. If he's in, definitely a fave for me. So next we got Flalo 5,100 for a guy against Golden State. Man, I think a lot of scoring today. If the Knicks have any chance of keeping it close, I think it might sound crazy, but I think Aflalo is going to be the guy that has to score. Let's go take a look at his usage rate because Carmelo's not going to get it done by himself. Let's see. Aflalo 24.3 usage rate, pretty solid. And let's go take a look at Golden State. Who are the worst defenders on the team? Damn, you got kind of missing some of this Bulls and Clippers game watching on my tablet right now, but what's going on with that? 66-77. Damn, they're getting killed right now. It's because I stopped watching to do this stream. This is for you guys. So you guys got me missing D Rose playing and shit. So hopefully I do catch for that. Clay surrendering about 107.1 points per 100 possessions. So I mean, I guess Aflalo pretty solid here, but he's a guy that all his points come from is posting up, and I don't think he's gonna post up Clay and have a lot of production from it. But he's shown enough upside for me to even think about him in tournaments. But let's see, you got you 35, 34 here, 28 against Toronto, 23 against Phoenix. So I mean, I don't know, and he plays heavy minutes. That's why I like him. 41, 36, 36, 45, 43, 31, 40, 38. So the minutes are way up, so definitely a solid option. Jeremy Lin, is he playing? Okay, he's questionable. Man, I hope he doesn't play because I love Kemba today. I don't want nobody taking not one bit of usage away from him. So, Bazemore, that's a fade. Booker, now we all talk about Booker. 5K. He has consistently been hitting value 24, 25, 27 in the last three. And not all of these have been great matchups. Well, the Cleveland game wasn't a great matchup. He still had 25. He's putting up a bunch of shots, high volume shooter, unless he's in foul trouble. I think it'd be a solid cash game option here. He stunk it up against Atlanta. That's weird. But let's go take a look at the over-under again for this game. 200 basically, 10.5 point spread in favor of Dallas. So, I mean, if this is a blowout, it could be a chance they sit him early. But I still like his minutes. He's probably going to play 30 to 35 again. But I'm kind of worried just because of that Jordan McRae dude possibly stealing minutes. I don't want to talk about him too early, but let's go see his minutes last game. 25, so he got 20 FanDuel points. So he might steal a little bit of minutes. Who knows? But they did get blown out by the Knicks. So if a blowout is taken away from his production, I'm not a big fan of Booker today. But let's see if there's anybody. If we can pick on Wesley Matthews on defense. Okay, so the worst defenders we know, Beret, I'm pretty sure of that. Everybody knows that. Wesley Matthews giving up about 107.7. It's not too bad. And let's go see what Devin Booker's actually putting up per 100 possessions. So let's see. Oh, so 109. Okay, hold on. So 109 points per 100 possessions, and the guy's giving up 107. I think you can find a happy medium there and think Booker can be a nice play. So not a bad play at all. Will you post your final lineup on Twitter? Already in a couple. I'd just say double ups and 50-50s. I probably, if I was you, if you're down to your last $6, you might as well just go 50-50s and play it super safe. The lines are usually a lot smaller. So Towns a lot. I didn't get to that. What about Jordan Clarkson? I talked about him. Mainly a tournament option for me if Kobe's out. So that's the most I can say about him. The minutes should be up. His usage is decent. That's about it. So next we'll scroll down. Okay, Wesley Matthews tournament option because we know Phoenix struggles against point guards and shooting guards, and his usage, his production has been way down. Look at this. This guy hasn't cracked 20 in 4 straight games, man. And let's go take a look at his usage on the season because I already know his usage is already bad within the last week. But let's go see on the season. Usage. So look what he ranks. He ranks ninth in usage on the team, and he's playing 35 minutes. His usage is 17.9. Let's go take a look at what it is on the season. Within the last week, actually, that's what I meant to say. So his usage within, oh no, that's only one game. But damn, look, in the last game, he had a 5.6 usage rate. Come on, bro. I don't know if I could trust a guy like that, even in tournaments. But let's see. 14.3, like this guy is not even existing on the court. So Wesley Matthews strictly tournament, even at 4,700. He's almost Ben McLemore. He's a more expensive Ben McLemore right now. So, and I think McLemore actually has a higher usage than him. So, Levine always a solid option. This game might be a little bit up in pace. 4,600. The prices came up a little bit. So, definitely about 25 from him in this game. He's playing upward of 30 minutes almost every game. In the last few with Kevin Martin out. Let's see if he'll be out today. He's listed as doubtful, so Zach LaVine's definitely in play, and I'm almost certain he's going to be playing point guard or shooting guard. And from what we've seen, Lillard and McCollum been horrible defensively this year, so definitely got to give him a look in tournaments. Maybe even a Cavs gameplay, but I'll probably just go with the Wade and Clay stack. So after that, a guy that I always trust in cash, Kyle Korver, man. He just always seems to get you close to 20. He kind of disappointed yesterday, but I think I don't know what happened. But man, he's a guy that usually consistently gets 20. So 19, 19, 23, 19, 23. In a slow-paced game like this, I don't know if I can trust him, but definitely a guy who has a solid floor for his price. So next we got Cam, not really touching any of these guys. Troy Daniels, maybe if Jeremy Lin is out. Because you're probably gonna need 30 minutes from him. I'm not quite sure he gets it here. So I know a lot of people played him. I think against Portland, he disappointed. So still wouldn't trust him. Shooting guards, I think that's. Oh yeah, and Jordan McRae. We have to talk about him. 25 minutes today in a decent matchup. And we also have to remember he's coming off the bench. Let's go see how these bench defenders do. JJ Barea is gonna be one of the guys coming off the bench. Felton as well. And they're not pretty good defensively, Tevin Harris. So this could be a situation where he has another solid outing, and the Suns are a fast-paced team. So maybe at 3,500 he gets you 20. That's what you'll definitely need. Not a bad play at all, but probably not going to roster him today. So we move on to small forward now. Carmelo Anthony versus the Golden State Warriors. 9K. This is kind of too much of a hefty price tag for me, man. You need a minimum of 45 today. More of a tournament option because there is that blowout upside, and I don't think Melo really has a good matchup here. He'll see some Harrison Barnes defense here. Let's see. Okay. See the worst defender. Okay. 104.4. So Harrison Barnes is an above average defender, not somebody you can't necessarily pick on, but in a game like this where they're projected to get blown out, definitely don't want no exposure to Melo, especially at that price tag. Maybe at 8K, but like, okay, he's worth a shot, but 9K is just a little bit too much for me. So he's pretty much a fade. Chandler Parsons, 6,700. He's been pretty consistent. I played him last time out versus Brooklyn, 32.5. Let's go take a look at who's guarding, just so we can show you. PJ Tucker, man. So, I mean, the whole Phoenix team is bad defensively. I think Parsons' usage has been up a little bit. So, let's see where he ranks within the last week. 23.9. You can just round that off to 24. Pretty decent matchup there. Let's see how PJ Tucker fares. Okay, I mean, this whole team is pretty much bad on defense, but PJ Tucker, 108.6, man. Damn, you can pretty much attack their whole defense. So everybody's in play from the Mavericks, I guess. PJ and Chandler Parsons at 6,700 just might be a little bit too much for me considering a blowout that might happen. So if he's not getting his full complement of minutes, mm, I don't know, man. I did. A lot of people thought they were gonna blow out Brooklyn, but Phoenix really doesn't have any like reliable scoring threat. So I think this game might actually be a blowout. So wouldn't trust him there. Jay Crowder in a fast-paced game. My rule is I'm never playing him above 6K, and even if he scores 40, I won't care. He could be the highest on guy. I'm just never playing him above 6K, just because that flop upside that he has, man. So 5,700 versus for Tobias. Not a great matchup here. This game is looking like it might be a blowout. Like when you look at it defensively across the board, there's no good matchups here. Uh, like let's go take a look at the spread again. 203.5 and 4-point spread. Only guy who might have a good matchup individually here is probably Vucevic versus Sullinger. Why am I scrolling up? Okay, I just saw a Twitter message from my guy Chris. So let me respond to that real quick, guys. Stop. Let me see. All right, so I'm back right now. Yeah, the only matchup I see that's pretty good is Vucevic versus Salinger. So this might be another block. So what I was saying before about Smart being a tournament option here, he might be a solid option. Turner as well, man. Let's look where Turner is. 5,300 versus Orlando. Let's see what he did last time out versus them. Got you a 30 burger. In 25 minutes, the minutes aren't going to be consistent, but if this does turn out to be another blowout, man, Turner might have an impact on it. So I like him a little bit there. Let's go take a look at his usage. Hey, Chris, if you're watching the stream, man, can you write on YouTube or whatever so it's easier for me to see? Let's see. Boston Celtics. Let's see Turner's usage rate. 20.6, so that's pretty impressive. That and him and Marcus Smart at the same price, and let's go see who comes off the bench for Orlando's. Okay, I know Evan Fournier comes off the bench, but let's go look at their actual defensive rate and see if there anybody can stop Turner, so to say. Hazonia is their backup small forward, and so is Evan Fournier. So I mean, I guess Turner and Smart are looking like great plays again. They're not too good defensively, and this game should be up in pace. So definitely like Turner a little bit. Now we got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who I skipped over at 5,500. In his first game back, he played 34 minutes, had a solid game, but kind of won 25 from him in this situation. And I think this might be a perfect game. I think he might be a solid cash game, even though we only got one game to go off of, especially if Kobe's out. He's a high motor guy. He plays pretty good defense, so I know the steals against the Lakers will be up. The points and rebounds looking like what he did last year. So 5,500, not a bad price tag. Definitely would like him more. Batum is out already. They already ruled him out. And if Lynn is out, he should definitely see those 34 minutes. He should definitely see those 34 minutes again. So doesn't look like there's any restriction on him. So he's a solid option. Aminu tournament option. I think he'll probably be out there. If he's getting 30 plus minutes, I like him a little bit. He should be out there, especially if they're gonna have somebody. They want somebody to slow down Wiggins. So I wouldn't trust him in cash just because you never know. But I think he's definitely gonna see these 30 minutes again just because of Wiggins' scoring threat. So solid option there. PJ Tucker, Mr. Reliable cash game play, man. This guy just always hits value for doesn't matter how he gets it, but he just always seems to do it. He's a guy that's putting up freaking power forward, small forward rebound, power forward center kind of rebound numbers. So 11, 10, 10, 10, 7. Got another 7 here. So this guy's a guy that constantly attacks the boards, and he might be in for another good game here. I guess he's blowout proof because he played 35 minutes in the blowout against New York, and T.J. Warren is out. Let me go confirm that. Yeah, let me see. Dirk is out. Okay, the Suns game's getting a little bit more interesting. Okay, pull most of probably. Let me see. I could have sworn I saw that T.J. Warren is out today. I could have just went to the RotoWire page. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's out already. So let's go see. Phoenix, Dallas. So I mean, yep, they got him. They got him listed out already. So let me go take a look at the chat. Dallas is not blowing out. I highly doubt that. Is Harrison Barnes a good play today? I think he's solid, but I'm gonna get to him in a little bit. Could not blow out Philly last night. I doubt they do that to the Knicks in the NY. I mean, when they don't blow teams out, it's because they didn't want they took the game off, man. Golden State, man, they played down the competition a lot. So I mean, I'm not quite sure this is gonna be the situation where they do so just because it's in Madison Square Garden, and you know guys love to play up in those games. So I don't think they'll have their foot on the pedal, foot off the pedal. So I think Golden State does blow out the Knicks. So I'm not really taking too much of that Philly game into consideration. Okay, Carmelo will take tons of shots tonight against the NBA's best. He will. So that's what kind of makes him a tournament option. But I don't think it's a great matchup for him. So I'm just a guy that like I can't. There's no way I'm playing Melo in cash game. There's just no way. So. I wouldn't stop you guys, but I'm just telling you guys it's not a great matchup for him, so I wouldn't do it. But yeah, we got PJ Tucker 5K, man. He's looking like a nice option for cash right now, especially with Dirk out. And now that opens up a power forward spot that I like. So Luol Deng, I guess maybe if he's playing 33 minutes at 4,600, he's getting you 20 plus in the last three. So. Definitely a nice, solid cash game option. I wouldn't knock him for anybody. Harrison Barnes, 4,500, playing 34 minutes like he did last night. Definitely a nice option. It'll be strange because I want to see how many minutes he plays with Iguodala back because he played 34 against Philly, but Iggy was out. But I mean, maybe he still plays a bunch of minutes here in the Garden because you want somebody to guard Melo. I mean, him and Harrison. It's tough, man. 4,500. And the floor, like, look at this, man. 26.2, 25, 23, 12. Not the greatest of matchups all the time, but I think at that same price tag, I like Luol Deng a little bit more. And PJ Tucker, I'd rather just pay it for PJ Tucker, Mr. 35 minutes every game. He's getting 25 points consistently, and and like you guys saying, it's not looking like a blowout. So Dallas don't blow too many people out. So maybe PJ Tucker over him. So we can kind of scroll on down now. I'm not touching Cephalosha. Let's see Winslow. He's been playing consistent minutes, but production can't even call him a cash game play, tournament option, and he doesn't even present enough upside for me in tournaments. So 4,100, I'd probably decline that. Shabazz, 4,100 if Kevin Martin's out. His minutes are way down, so I'll stay away. Lance Thomas, maybe if there's a blowout, he might see 25 minutes here, but production's not too good. It took him 41 minutes to get 25 Fanduel points against OKC, so that tells you a lot. And after that, I'm pretty much done with small forward, man. PJ Harrison, is he playing? Okay, he's probable. But he's one of those horrible point per minute guys. So next we got Draymond Green. Price has dropped way down. I think he just had a solid game. Oh, no, he only had 38 yesterday. He started off with 22 Fanduel points yesterday in Philly in the first quarter. So, I mean, is this a great matchup for him? Let's check DVP. I'm about to kind of speed up this process a little bit, guys, because I want to start getting into my lineups real quick. I don't want to make it super last second. So, let's go see what the Knicks rank against power forwards in DVP. Okay, so they're a top 10 team versus power forwards, and Draymond Green. Let's go take a look at his usage within the last week. Okay, Draymond Green usage in the last week 18.9, 8.8K is still a little bit too much for me, so I'll probably fade him there. Damn, the Bulls are getting killed. Yeah, that's just too much for me. Paul Millsap probable versus the Heat today. This price tag is just a little bit too much for me as well. I'll probably just go down to the lower price guys. Millsap definitely a tournament option. We seen him put up 50 burgers in a couple games apart. So I think he had one against Milwaukee. Then he had another one after that. Okay, he had 48 against Sacramento and 54 against Milwaukee. So we seen the upside from him. But this is a slow-paced game, so I don't really see him hitting that. Chris Bosh, always a cash game play. This dude consistently hits over 30. You kind of want 35 to 37 from him. I'm not quite sure if he gets it here. But, yeah, he probably won't kill your lineup. That's the least I can say about Chris Bosh. He won't kill your lineup. So, always reliable in cash. And in this game, I think he does. Similar to what he's been doing in the past. He's a high usage guy as well too. I think it's about close to 28. So let's go take a look at that. Anyway, Boss 27.1 usage rate within the last week. I'm actually gonna respond to a Twitter message real quick, so bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna pause for a few seconds. Okay. So, Boss 27.1. Guys probably hear me typing and everything. 27.1, not a bad play at all. So I can't knock him there. Dirk has been ruled out. Porzingis 68. Draymond's been a beast. I mean, I think this game's gonna be a blowout. So I'm not even gonna touch these high-priced guys from the Knicks. Julius Randle expected to start again with Larry Nance out. 35 minutes against Charlotte power forwards. I like that a lot. Marvin Williams, don't really think he could slow him down. Charlotte's giving up the 4th most Fanduel points to power forward. So I mean, definitely got to give Julius Randle a look. Let's take a look at his usage in the last week. 27.1. That's with Kobe there. So with Kobe out, I'm pretty sure is way up. So definitely love him in cash and tournaments at 6K. Sullinger tournament option. He's a point per minute guy, but like just doesn't get the minutes. He's getting you 20. He's getting you 28 and 21. 24 and 18, 15 and 16, 20, 33 and 26, 46 and 30. So this guy is a point per minute beast, man. But we can't rely on the minutes. So I'm not even gonna get too cute and pay for him at 5,700. So maybe if you think he gets 30 minutes a day, you could take that gamble. But I'm gonna likely fade that. So now we got Marvin Williams 5,400, and I think he has a good matchup with Julius Randle as well. Let's go see what the Lakers rank against power forwards. Okay, so they're bottom 10 team. Let's go take a look at his usage. And I don't think he's that expensive, so I think we could definitely get him in the lineup. 23.1 in the last 3 games. Solid option for me. So I'm gonna take a look at the chat once again. Yeah, tournament option with Melo only. Okay, you agree? So no tournament play with Melo. He needs 50 Fanduel points to hit value. Tucker play high minutes even in the blowout. The Cleveland Warren out. Okay. So yeah, man. Marvin Williams, he's definitely in play, man. I think he'll probably see up of 30 to 35 minutes here in this matchup. No Batum. Probably. I think he's pretty consistent in this matchup as well. So I like him a little bit. And they kind of lowered Kaminsky minutes. We'll take a look at something. He hasn't been playing that much. I mean, he had that one at Utah, but he couldn't crack 20 in Portland. So I know he's probably not gonna crack that many minutes today, unless it's a blowout or something. So Marvin Williams definitely look a nice play, 5,400. We kind of scroll down now. Mayor Johnson tournament option. These guys are all pretty much decent point per minute guys on the Celtics, but they just don't get consistent minutes. So it's almost like you just gotta pull a name out of a hat and hope one of them hits value, just because you don't know which one it's gonna be. I'm staying away from there. Aaron Gordon, he's probably gonna be locked in my cash games at 4,500 just in 26 minutes. That game was a blowout. He still hit value, but he's looking pretty solid, man. So I got no complaints with him. He's in the starting lineup, so not a bad play. Ed Davis, pretty much tournament option. He's a solid point per minute guy when he gets them, but he doesn't play over 23, 24 minutes. So fade him. I'll fade him most likely. Now we got a bunch of other guys. Bass, maybe with Larry Nance out, he might see 25 minutes. He's been a point per minute guy. And Bass against Kaminsky and Tyler Hansbrough and these undersized power forwards who don't really have that much girth on them, man. I think he's a nice option at 4K. He'll probably see 25 minutes. I don't think Julius Randle's going to touch like 40 or anything. And I don't think Roy Hibbert's going to really see like 25, 30. So I think Bass will see a lot of minutes today. So I like him in tournaments. Hansbrough just had one of the best games of his career last game out. 34 Fanduel points, but I don't know if he really sees those 23 minutes again, and I don't think he puts up that kind of production again. Kind of fluky, I guess, for him. Stoudemire in limited minutes against the Hawks. Could this be a good play? Let's go take a look at his usage real quick. Okay, well I'm on the right thing. 16.8 usage rate, and he's playing limited minutes. But let's go take a look at the DVP versus centers for these guys. So let's see the Hawks. Hawks are the fourth worst team against centers, and Stoudemire is seeing about 20 plus minutes. So not gonna really crack 25 or anything like that. He did it once, but maybe he can make for a great option here just because Atlanta sucks. Usage isn't the worst, and 3,900. I think I probably just go Bass in a faster paced game because Bass is probably gonna see 25 plus minutes with Larry Nance out. So I mean at that price, not horrible. Let's see if there's any other guys we can touch here. Pause. Dwight Powell maybe with Dirk out might be a great option. I think last time Dirk was. Let's see if Dirk was out against that. Yeah, Dirk was out in that Golden State game. He got 25 minutes. So you got your 19.5. Kind of what I want in this matchup, and this is against the Suns. I think that's very possible. So probably look at him for tournaments, and I wouldn't trust him in Cavs just because he might have one. I think there was a game where he didn't see that many minutes, and with Dirk sat out. I think it was this OKC game where you only saw 7 minutes with Dirk out. So I wouldn't trust him in cash. And with that being said, we can move on to center now. Karl-Anthony Towns, pretty solid option, but he's just too pricey for me. Vucevic and a possible blowout. Let's see what he did last time in 30 minutes. Got you 30, not enough for me. I like Al Horford a lot in tournaments. Not a high usage guy, but undersized Stoudemire. You should probably feast on him a little bit. Let's go take a look at something. See his usage in the last week or so. Horford 20.0 usage rate. I think that's pretty decent. Let's go take a look at how Stoudemire has fared on defense in his limited time this season. Mari Stoudemire surrendered about 105, but I think he probably hasn't faced the right center yet. So, and he's been playing against the bench most of the season. So now he's going up against a starter. Let's go see how Horford ranks points per minute. Per 100 possessions. Let's go see how his offense has been. So, Al Horford getting about 111 points, 111.9 points per 100 possessions, and I think in this game it's pretty solid matchup for him. Boss is the only true center on his team. I think Horford can have a great game today. He's definitely gonna be low owned, so I like him a little bit. Chulia always been a solid option. He just loves getting 30 burns, man. He just hovers around 30, so definitely like him in cash. You should see similar amount of rebounds like he always gets. The assists are always up. And I don't know, he's just been consistent, man. He's a double machine. So at that price against the Suns, who aren't that good offensively, I like him a little bit. Next we got Gorgie Jang, man. If he's gonna see 39 minutes again, I just have to play him, right? Let's go take a look at something. Is KG playing today? He's listed as doubtful, so Gorgie Jang's definitely back in play, especially if he's in the starting lineup at his price tag versus Plumlee or so. I like this matchup a little bit. Yeah, now that I think about it, Karl-Anthony Towns has a great matchup, but he's going against Fanduel, so I like him a little bit. Just the price tag's just too much for me, but his production has been up. So, 340s in a row, then got a 62-37. So this guy is looking like he's about to lock up. He's about to run away with the Rookie of the Year. So pretty solid option. Then next we got. Let's see. We scroll down. I'm just gonna avoid these centers, but damn, it's not looking like too many other plays. Spencer Hall is pretty safe. I think he's gonna see 25 to 30 minutes in this matchup. Tyler Hansborough was basically like killing it, so they kind of left Hawes out. I don't think that happens again today. So definitely make for a solid play. I think Hawes should go off. He's probably gonna be locked in my cash games. And with that being said, that's about it. I'm actually gonna start working on my lineups actually. So if you guys want to stick around, man, if you want to jump in on the stream or whatever and talk about plays, you definitely can do so. I will leave a link in the chat right now. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Is that better for McGee or Villanueva? I think Charlie V will start, and I mean it doesn't really affect McGee because McGee doesn't play power forward. I think Charlie V will start, but I think Dwight Powell might see 25 minutes or so. So, but Charlie V, let's see what he does when he gets his minutes. So. We're gonna go to my double ups or whatever. This is not necessarily gonna be my lineup. I just had that as a placeholder. So let's see, 3,500. I mean, maybe he He got 20 against Golden State. I wouldn't really trust him, man. He's a high volume shooter though, because he shoots all he does is shoot threes. But I don't think in this matchup he'll go off. I probably have Powell because I don't have to rely on Powell scoring a bunch of points. He's a guy that's going to get blocks and rebounds. So pretty much got to rely on Charlie if he's scoring a lot. So I probably wouldn't trust him, but doesn't look like a horrible play. I probably like him more if Pachulia was out. Play Parsons if anything. Yeah, I'm definitely in Parsons. Rubio, D. Will, Lil Will Govan are paying thoughts. I think Rubio tournament option, D. Will. I like him a little bit more now that Dirk out because then his usage rate should be up, and he has a good matchup. Lil Will, it all depends if Kobe's out or not. Goodwin, it's hard to trust him right now, but I guess at his price tag, he won't. I don't think he'll kill you again like he did versus the Knicks. Should probably see about 30 minutes maybe, so he might pick it back up. Alfred Payton, I just can't trust him. He's not a high usage guy, and he needs a lot of scoring. So that being said, man, I'm gonna leave something in the chat, man. I'm gonna start working on my lineup. So definitely stop through. I'm about to post a link right now. So if you guys want to come through, I'm pretty much just gonna end this stream. You guys want to talk about plays? Post it right here. So. And I'll post it on my Twitter. Hopefully, you guys can. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, you can click it. Post it on my Twitter as well. So, hold on. So yeah, with that being said, man, I'm about to close out this video, man. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up. I don't know why they're showing Young Thug in the background, but definitely leave a thumbs up, man. I appreciate the support and feedback, man. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.